Hello and welcome. Happy Taco Tuesday, everyone. I hope you guys are excited and ready to make the best crispy beer battered fish tacos. I'm telling you, once you make this, you're gonna add this to your menu at least once a week. They're that delicious. Now, if you think that you're gonna have a difficult time getting that batter to perfection, don't worry, I got you. So let's get started on these delicious tacos. I place my fish on paper towels. This is the second time that I've switched them. I want to suck out all the moisture that I can. We don't want this to be super wet and juicy for this recipe. I'm sprinkling it with a little bit of salt, and I'm gonna set this to the side while we prepare our batter. In your bowl, you're gonna place your 00 flour. If you're interested to see the one that I use, I found a really good deal on Amazon, and that's what I've been using for my pizza and the other things that I need a really high grade in protein flour. I really love it. Add your rice flour, your salt, your sugar, and your baking powder. Mix your ingredients around because the fun's about to start. I'm going to be using mineral water. You can use seltzer water for this. Make it comfortable for your home friends. I'm going to add that in here. We're going to stir that gently and start incorporating and hydrating our flour. You're gonna take your favorite beer, okay? And they have non-alcoholic beer. You just have to choose one and make it comfortable for your home. We're just gonna add our beer slowly and stir. I know some of you are going to attempt to make this with an all-purpose flour. You can still make it. It's just the crispiness of the batter is going to be different. It won't be as light as this one, but it will still be equally as good. And because of that, I'm going to say you might need a little bit less or a little bit more beer. Once you've combined all your ingredients, we're going to go ahead and let this rest and set it to the side. I'm going to wait about 30 minutes before I continue with my batter, but it's best for this type of batter, especially a beer one, if you let it set overnight in your refrigerator. So the longer, the better. In this flour blend, I have black pepper, white pepper, salt, and oregano. And you can adjust the seasoning to your liking, but I really like the way this brings out the flavor in the tacos, and I love to season just about everything. Once you mix your ingredients, it is time to start coating our fish. We've gotten rid of a lot of the moisture in our cod, so I'm just gonna come in here and press gently. Place your fish into the flour, and you wanna coat it nicely. And the one thing you do not wanna do is make it super gunky, okay? So once you dip it and you coat your fish, do it like if you're making tortillas, back and forth. And no, we're not gonna put it in the oven for baby and me, but it is gonna go in our bellies. So I'm gonna continue to do this to all of our pieces of fish. Enjoy the ride. Give that a quick little stir before we place our fish in here. And what we're gonna do, since this is a beer batter, we're gonna let it sink. Okay, just let it gently sink in there. Put a few pieces. Okay, then we're gonna turn it over gently because we don't wanna get rid of that flour coating we did.
Girl, this beer smell is making me want to drink a beer.
I
have to drive after this. Don't drink and drive, friends.
Okay, so we're gonna let this set here while we get over to our fryer. If this is your first time frying with us, welcome. Get a wooden spoon, a wooden chopstick, make sure there's no plastic coating on it. We're gonna dip it into our oil, and if it bubbles nice and vigorously, that means that you're ready to fry. Now, if you have a lot of smoke on your pan, lower your heat. That's too hot, and you're not gonna cook this fully, and it's gonna burn.
And that's an uncoated wooden spoon, right?
Uncoated wooden spoon. Pay attention, friends, because we're going to move quickly. Pick up my batter to fish, okay? And I'm gonna make sure that I get a good coating on it. A nice thick coating, because that's what we love. We're gonna let it drip a bit and we're gonna bring it on over and fry. You're gonna wiggle it a little bit just so that it gets a good coating of oil, and be very careful. Drop it out that way. You can help the fry by pouring a little bit of oil over it, and it's gonna be about 2 minutes on each side, okay? Fish cooks quickly and so does this batter. So long as you keep your oil nice and hot. So anywhere from 350 to 375 is a good one for frying fish.
Ooh, that's fluffy.
Nice and fluffy. And I'm going to continue to place some fish in here for us.
I'm about 200 feet away from this oil. The dining room looks nice.
Ooh. Make sure you go fishing and get all these extra little batters and pick them up so that way they don't pop on you and you get to recycle your oil. Okay? I know you guys heard me. Recycle your oil. Look in the description for a link. Am I being bossy mom again?
A little bit.
Okay, sorry friends. I'm not trying to be bossy mommy. Mommy? Mommy. So once you see that beautiful golden crisp, we're gonna go ahead and place it on our rack and we're gonna sprinkle it with some salt, okay? You want this to be deliciously seasoned. As they start coming out, sprinkle it with some salt. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite fish.
I was singing to you. You were singing to a fish?
I was singing to the view squad. What's up?
For those of you asking in the comment section, yes, that is my sister's real laugh. It's not a fake one. That's how she laughs.
I'm sorry, guys.
Because baby, she was born that way.
Woo!
Sorry, guys. We're having a lot of fun in the kitchen today. No, we're not sorry.
No, sorry. I'm not sorry. Apparently, we have remixes going on today, friends. Make sure you hang out all the way to the end. I'll let you guys know why I'm so happy with frying fish. Fish frying is like tamales. You get a little gift inside. All right, friends, while I continue to fry my fish, I'm gonna start warming up my corn tortillas over here in the back. You with me? Well, you with me?
Oh, yeah, girl.
Friends, this little rack can be found in our Amazon storefront. Links are in the description area. Right next to the title, you see that arrow?
What did you just say, Verna?
Listen, friends, apparently I'm ancient, but that little arrow right next to the title, click on it. That's going to take you into the description area with all the ingredients and all the other fun stuff to hang out with us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I don't know, I'm thinking about TikTok. Maybe.
TikTok is funny. Also, if you can find these items cheaper on your own, we encourage you to buy them. Buy them where they're cheaper. We don't like to force anyone to go to the Amazon storefront. We just think it there for our friends that don't have access to these type of things.
North Dakota, Montana, all of our friends where you don't have access to these things. I almost want to see the mainland too, you guys. I'm sorry, friends.
We have a lot of friends in other countries too. Specifically New Zealand coming through.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people from New Zealand lately. So thank you for putting us on the map.
Yeah, but even if you guys don't purchase anything, at least you know what they look like. That's kind of what I like about the Amazon storefront. And I do appreciate all of you that purchase. I'm highly grateful and thank you. To our soy sauce, we're going to add our jalapeños. If you like serranos, go for it. I'm going to squeeze in a whole lemon. We're going to mix them around and let them absorb all that delicious flavor. In this bowl, I have finely chopped cabbage, cilantro, and onion. I use my chopper, that's why you can't make it out. I have some salt and pepper to taste, and we're going to add our mayonnaise. Friends, these are fish tacos. We need them nice and creamy and delicious. So adjust your mayo to taste, but you know my recommendations are in the description area. We're gonna mix all these ingredients together. Ta-da! Now I'm gonna use the lemon that we used for our chiles, for our jalapeños, and I'm gonna try and squeeze out as much as I can. Give this one more mix and we're ready to enjoy some tacos. I know you guys missed that big bite. Views Club and Bells, I'm wishing you the best as always. I want to thank you so much for joining us today. If you haven't taken the time to subscribe and, you know, give us some likes, go ahead and do that now. And on that one, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Adios! For those of you watching your calories, you don't have to miss out on some fun. Just put some of that slaw in here. Okay, be gentle. Envision it's a big old taco. Now for those that want to prepare this taco, let's prepare one. Take your tortilla, place your fish, and if some of your pieces are too big, just chop it up. You'll be fine. I like to chop it up for the kids too. Add your slaw. Ooh, the birds are happy. You guys hear the birds? Ooh.
Did it rain today?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna add a little bit of that soy, and I'm gonna put 2 of my chiles in here. Let's give this a delicious taste. Before I take this bite, I want to share with you what this fish fry reminds me of and why I get so jolly whenever I make it. When we were younger, there was a perk during Lent season to go to church because we would have fish fry Friday. And on that Friday, like a mile before you got to the church, you can smell the fish. When I was younger, I was like, how do they make it? Ama, ¿cómo hacen el pescado? And she would say, mija, no sé. Like, it's not common for Mexican culture to fry like that, and now
until she found out.
It's perfected. Enjoy, friends, and happy Lent season to you.
That's the only time I was willingly going to church. Like that movie, what is it, the Cinderella story, when she says, I'm only here for the food?
That's us. I don't know who's gonna invite us to their fiestas and their pachangas.
I always ask when I get invited, what's on the menu?
You guys have to add this to your menu. And friends, come back and let me know, because I guarantee you, you guys are gonna fall in love if you already haven't. Bye.
Buen provecho.